Excuse me, I know you. Oh my god, it's you again. Anyways, welcome back to this channel. I mean, yeah, it is us again, me and you again. How are you doing anyway? How are you doing? Let's have a 60-minute chat. Like, how is life going? How is life treating you? Like, I'm I'm doing Alhamdulillah. I'm doing Alhamdulillah. Good, not bad, but Alhamdulillah, I'm still breathing. And you guys, what is today? I was out. Today's Friday. It's Juma, and I went like this. This is an abaya. I bought it from Shein. These are the shoes. Oh, I bought them in just a normal store. And this is my pink bag, and my hijab is eating. See ya. So today we are talking about burnout and how I was burned out last week. Very burned out. I was feeling like I didn't want to do anything. I wanted to do nothing but sleep in my bed, watch my K-drama and my Chinese dramas, and just be in my room. I did not read almost like a week. I did not read or journal or listen to a broadcast. I was burned out. I did not listen to Quran, subhanallah. My salah was like fading, like I was spiritually drained and mentally drained. I just wanted to stay in this bed right now here and do nothing, absolutely nothing from morning to evening. I just wanted to like sit in my room and dark, the curtains closed, dark room, sitting here. Even though I prayed, but I felt like I wasn't doing, I didn't want to, but I still prayed, alhamdulillah. But I was mentally and spiritually drained. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want even to wake up and pray Fajr. So I was very, very in a bad state last week, and it was actually a previous week. Yeah, it was a previous week. But now, alhamdulillah, I'm doing great, and this video is all about how I reset after a burnout, and that's what I was pretty going through. And you guys are confused because you're seeing I'm standing right now here. Yes, I'm standing because I'm from the mosque right now. So I'm just like still in my mosque outfit, and yeah. So in this video, if you have if if you're new here, hello Gali, welcome to this YouTube channel. It's lovely seeing you. I always love seeing new faces. I mean, I don't see new faces, but I see the numbers on my subscribers are increasing, and I'm really, really thankful, you guys. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I really, really, really appreciate it, and you're doing a great job, and I'm also doing a great job. Yeah, we're both doing a great job, you know that, right? Subscribe, like, and share to your friends who might need this video. If you know your friend is in a burnout state, or if you are in a burnout state, this video is for you. And yeah, let's just watch. Let's find a very comfortable place to sit, and in our usual what is wrong with me? Let's sit in our usual space and talk about how I overcame my burnout state. Okay, yeah, are you ready, guys? Let's go to it. Okay, my girlies, I hope you're seated and feeling very comfortable like I am. And today's video is just gonna be me yapping, and maybe I'm gonna take a long yapping, but anyways, we're just sitting here and enjoy our time. So first thing is first, let's me ask you a question. What is burnout? What does burnout look like to you? Answer that in the comments. Okay, so what burnout looks like to me, it feels like constantly exhaustion. I feel so tired all the time. All I want to do is lie in my bed and just do nothing, even though I don't want to sleep. I just want to lay in my bed and do nothing. I just feel so exhausted, like I have been running a miles. So that is Yeah. And another thing is avoiding responsibilities. I avoid my responsibility, like my hobbies, my responsibility in my at my home. Like I don't want to do anything. Like all I want to do is just lay in my bed, as I said. I don't read. No, like I don't want to pray, but I pray even though I don't want to. I don't have the motivation to. Yeah, pretty much. All I want to do is just sit and do nothing, like do nothing, like and overthinking, but doing nothing. I did that. I was so overthinking. Last week I was here in my bed and it was like, uh, maybe I should wake up. And I was starting to overthink. I was overthinking so much, but even though I overthink, I just say, nah, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes, I don't do anything. So overthinking and do nothing. Watching Netflix all night. I watch Netflix all night, and when time comes for Fajr to wake up, I sleep. Oh my god, subhanallah. Girl, I was in a bad state. Like, I was feeling lazy. But let's stop there. The good thing is I realized it earlier because I found out as I wasn't lazy. I wasn't being lazy. I was actually burnout. And I asked myself, how can I actually stop feeling like this, stop feeling this way. But anyways, that is gonna come later. Let's go on to another part. Missing or rushing through prayers. Like I said, I was rushing through prayers. I did not feel the prayer. I did not feel connected to the prayer. I just wanted to get over with it. I just felt like I had to do it. I had to do it and just get over it, just like that. I just felt like that. But that was not the point. I was burned out. Let's remember that. I'm not like that usually. But anyways, that girl can also be burned out. It's normal. Being burned out is normal. Remember that. So, number 2, realizing it was burnout, not laziness. Like I said before, I realized because I felt guilty. I felt guilty that like the guilt was eating me up. Like it was eating me and just telling me, Afifa, what are you doing? Are you not ashamed of yourself? Like, how can you sleep all day and when time for playing comes, you're making excuses? Who are you? You're not the Afifa we know. Please get up. Like my head was like that. And when that voice came into my head, I did nothing. I was just like, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And then I don't do it. And all I felt was just exhaustion. Like it felt like my body was just like heavy. It felt like my body was heavy, very heavy. And the thing about burnout is that it isn't weakness. It is not a weakness. It's a sign. It is a sign that you have been very strong for far too long without rest. So it explains why that week I was very, very, very. I have worked a lot. I have worked so much. My job is exhausting, but I love my job because it pays my buyers. By the way, this is a new buyer. Anyways, let's stop it. I love my job because it pays my job. It pays my buyers, and I'm independent with my job, so I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Alhamdulillah, I have that. But anyways, I was so tired. I was very, very tired and exhausted and drained. Even like to stand in the cashier all day, serving people up and down, washing dishes, up and down. I was exhausted. But anyways, alhamdulillah, I have that job. Okay, so journaling or reflection on how it can help you. Like, oh, sorry, I'm mixing words right now. Journaling or reflecting on how you feel can help. Like I did. I felt that the guilt was eating me up, even to wake up and just grab my journal and my pen. All I needed to do was to wake up and go and shower cold shower and come back and take my book and sit on this table and start writing how I'm feeling right now. So that is exactly what I did. I did not think twice or like what. I just said, Afifa, it's time now. Let's put a stop here. So I woke up, I went in the shower. It was, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was 2 a.m., almost 3 a.m. in the morning. I woke up, I went and took a shower, cold shower in the morning, and then after that I came and sat here and I was like, so tell me, I was doing journal prompts, right, with ChatGPT, of course, and I told him how I was feeling, and he gave me some journal prompts about how to journal, how I can journal and express the way I feel. So he gave me those, and I did those, and yeah, the rest is history. Yeah, I sat here and I journaled my feelings, how I was feeling. The guilt was eating me up, and all I did was just to be myself and be honest, truly to myself, and tell myself what I needed to do, how I should get up and start living the life that I want for my future self. And also, guys, did you listen to me? I said I asked the ChatGPT to make me some journal prompts about the feelings and how I was feeling. You can do that too. ChatGPT can be your therapist. Like, literally, ChatGPT sometimes is my therapist. Sometimes I don't even talk to my friends. I'm just talking to therapist, to my ChatGPT. Everything. I mean, my friends are there for me when I need them, but sometimes you just need ChatGPT, right? Let's be honest about that. So yeah, and excuse me if you're listening any background noise because my window is open here, and let's just enjoy the background noise. Okay, nothing to fear about. Anyways, three. How I start. Sorry guys, I'm just maybe it's because I'm too happy because I've just existed my burnout era and now I'm just like a new girl. I feel the energy. I feel the energy in my veins, like it's going up and down. Like I want to do everything. Anyways, how I started to recite my banner from my banner. So that night, I sat here on this channel. That is when it started. I journaled my feelings out. And when Fajr came, I put on my abaya and then my salah. I opened my salah and started praying my fajr. And also I took my tasbih and I made dhikr. I made dhikr like dhikr until 5 a.m. I'm lying. I did not make dhikr until 5 a.m. I just prayed and made dhikr for like, you know, all the dhikr. And after that I went to sleep and I zoned out. Like I woke up at 12. I'm not lying. I woke up at 12 that day. Am I proud? Of course I am. You know, when I woke up, I was actually very, very, very active. I read my book. I read one chapter in a book. I read one chapter. Guys, be proud of me. I read one chapter in a book in one sitting and I drank water. I had a jug of water in front of me. I said, Afifa, you are not going to stand up here if you haven't finished this water. And did I drink that water? Did I go to the WC? Like a million times, girlie. But anyways, okay, let's go to business. How I started to reset, like I said, I started that night. So starting when like starting with one player. At the time, I started with Fajr, which is a very beautiful way to start, by the way. It is a very beautiful start. So I started with my Fajr prayer. I prayed that, and I was feeling proud of myself. Before I went to sleep, I wrote in my journal, I am proud of you, that you prayed Fajr. Keep it up, my girl. I tell that to myself, baby girls. I tell myself, like, sometimes, no, girlies, I'm not gonna lie to you, say that every time I actually feel good. No. There is this, sorry. Yeah, I was saying there is moments in life where you feel like you're not the person you want to be, like you're not feeling very perfect, like not every time you're supposed to feel perfect. It's There's a saying that goes like Not every day there is rainbows outside. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I don't know. But anyways, you get the gist, right? So I was listening to this broadcast the day after when I woke up that day. I listened to this broadcast. It is by Luma. It's called It's Not That Deep, and the episode is how to be alone without feeling lonely. Also, it talks about many things actually. You guys should check her out. I love her so much. She has this energy. I love her. She talks about the things that I really relate to and burnouts and stuff like that. Like, things I talk about. She influences me. So like she's like even though she's not a Muslim, she's my kinder role model. Anyways, let's go back to our video. So shout out to my Luma. I love you so much. And yeah, cleaning my space a little. So I cleaned my room and organized my closet because it was a mess, like way mess. So I organized my space and bought new flowers here. They're very beautiful and they have started ready to dry. Guys, can you tell me how you can keep flowers without them being dry? Or like I don't throw my flowers anymore. I just let them dry and then hang them on my wall because it looks ecstatic. Ecstatic. Yeah, it looks ecstatic. So yeah. Another thing is making wudu and just sitting in stillness. I did not do that, to be honest. I did not do that, but I sat in stillness. I went out to get fresh air and I sat on one of the benches there and just people watched and looked people and just did the things that normally I will do when I'm not in a bad state. So I did that and I felt good. I came home and took a shower and sat with my family and we talked and laughed and had so much fun actually. Generating one line a day. So if you want to reset on how you can defeat the burnout, start journaling, like write one sentence. Tell yourself how you're feeling, even though it's just like, even though it's one sentence like this. Today I'm doing great, but I'm also feeling tired, but at least like no, let's not do that. So like write what you're doing now. Like for example, today I went out and I got fresh air and came back home. I sat with my family. We had so much fun and yeah, I went to sleep. That is enough. That is enough when you're starting to journal. You're not going to go all in because when you go all in, you're gonna get exhausted again. And then you feel so tired to do it next day because you used all the energy you could have saved for the next day. So yeah, next time, yeah. Replacing binge shows with the Quran recitation in the background. So I stopped like I know I did not stop, don't get me wrong. I did not stop, but I you know, I told myself like, there is this line in my book Atomic Habits which says like if you want to change a habit, make it attractive. So I made it attractive and fun. So this is how I did it. I read the book again. I read the book again. That line, like that page, I read it again. So there is that's it says like if you want to do something, make it fun and make it satisfying, yeah, and make it fun. Yeah. So what I did, it was like repressing my K dramas, repressing my binge watching. It was, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard because I wanted to watch and just kill my time, get the time. So I did this. I told myself, Afifa, I wrote even there. I wrote a note for myself there and here to remember. I told myself, so Afifa, if you wanna watch this K drama today, you have to first listen to one ayah or one recitation in the Quran, and you have to listen to it. And you know one thing I did? So I have this Quran right here. It's now on my bedside. This one here. I open a random page and close my eyes and peek on a random ayah, and then I read that out loud for myself, and that really helps me. Even though I don't want to do it, I still want to do it every day. After I pray and finishing, I open my Quran and just pick one random. Let me tell you, one ayah, reading one ayah a day is better than doing nothing. And praying one salah a day is better than not praying at all. So if you're not doing good in your salah, please don't beat yourself around. And if you're feeling guilt about that, it's really amazing. If you're feeling guilty, it means that your heart is still attached to Allah. So don't beat yourself around. You're doing great. You're doing amazing. All you need to do is just slow down and rise up like a queen. So yeah. Anyways, you have to take yourself slow. Don't take yourself so like a person who is like, like someone you have a competition with anyone. No, you don't have a competition with anyone. The only competition you have is the person you look when you look at the mirror and you say that person is the only competition you have, and the person you were yesterday uh, an hour ago, that is the only competition you have, which means the only competition you have is you. So you don't have to to try and be someone you're not because of what you're feeling you know so yeah. Number four, lessons I learned through this journey, through this period of my burnout. Actually, if I'm not lying, this was actually me being this was my first time recognizing that this was burnout, because I used to feel this way almost like sometimes I used to feel this way, but I did not realize this was actually burnout before I I I did a research about how I was feeling, and the research came, and I was like, there it was like, okay, so I went to ChatGPT. Okay, I went to ChatGPT and told him how I was feeling, all my feelings, and he told me, "Girl, you're having a burnout," and I was like, "God damn, burnout! Oh my god, what do we do?" So he gave me that, and actually, ChatGPT is kind of useful. Without ChatGPT, I don't know what we will do. Anyways, back to the business. Okay, so the lessons I learned in this period was like, you don't have to be you don't have to be the person you're not just because you're feeling guilty, like the way I said. Every single day matters and you're worth it. Like, you don't have to hustle every single day to be worth it, to be someone strong, to be someone people will say, "Oh my gosh, she's amazing," but you're not proud of yourself inside. So I hope you get the point. And the second point is that Allah is always near us, and even when we are silent, even when we are crying in our hearts, even though we are sad, or like, every time Allah is with us, and He knows us the best than anyone could ever. He knows you more than you know yourself too. So always remember that Allah is near you, and He listens, and He knows what you're going through, and He maybe this moment you go through is the moment you realize that all you need actually is a quiet place for you and your creator to sit down and have a chat. Yeah, have a chat. You had me right. Have a chat. How? I mean, who does not know how to talk to Allah? Like, girl, I yap a lot when I'm talking to Allah. Like, I even wave hands. I'm like this. So, guys, do whatever feels comfortable. You don't need to sit on your mat, salah. You can also lie down and just tell Allah everything you feel like, everything you feel. Like, you can walk on the sideways and you side of the Lord, and just you're in your heart, you're remembering Allah. Like, you're telling Him everything you want, like everything how you feel your thought. Anyways, if I continue talking about this, I will spend 10 years yapping about this, because it is so very refreshing when you're talking to Allah and you know He's listening to you. It's amazing. It's a great feeling, guys. It's a very, very great feeling. I don't know how I can never exchange this feeling with anything else. Like, yesterday I dreamt, like, look at how I just. Anyways, let me just say, yesterday I dreamt about this. I dreamt, like, someone told me, if I give you $10 million, no, $1 billion, would you show me a, would you show me a piece of a hair, your hair, like this hair? And I was like, no, I would rather be poor to death. Allah's love is more than 1 billion. And I ate in my dream, girl. I ate in my dream, and that is how it is. I cannot give, but this is not. This is our topic. But guys, I'm sorry. I love yapping. But anyways, back to the point. Um, Rest is not the opposite of growth. Sometimes it's just a part of it. Sometimes you just need that time to reset your mind and just sit down and think about your life. What you want to be again. Think about it again. Do I really want to take this road again? How am I feeling How am I feeling recently? Like, rest. Just because you missed a week without reading does not mean that you don't love reading anymore. That's an example, because that is what I told myself. So yeah, softness is strength in the disguise, guys. Girlies, we understand that. So yeah, we come to the end of this video. This video was so much fun. Actually, I had so much fun. I have the energy, and I'm feeling really like that girl. I feel like that guy in my red hijab and my red abaya. This is actually new, and I'm in love. Girl, I went like this to the mosque and was walking in the Lord and was feeling like a princess, like I should. Anyways, we're not done anyway. We're not done. So yeah, if you're been feeling very burned out recently, overwhelmed, exhausted, even though you did not run, even though you did not do something else, you're not alone. You're not alone in this. I'm sorry, guys. You're not alone in this period. You're not alone, because we all go through that. It's a part of human life. It's part of growth, and there is no growth if you don't feel burnout sometimes. So don't don't label yourself as useless or as someone who cannot achieve their dreams. No, you can actually. That burnout maybe is a sign that you should maybe rest your body and take things slow. So maybe you should do that. And please be kind to yourself. You're not broken, you're just really tired and exhausted. And I promise, even the smallest steps, like going outside, just going outside, it makes a very big, like, it's 1%. It's 1%. Like, every day do the 1%. Like, my atomic book here talks about the art of 1% every day. Do something that 1% every single day. So yeah. And the the small steps you take, they can bring back the person you were, like I did. I started journaling. I love journaling so much, and when I started journaling my thoughts, I started coming to myself, connecting to myself more. When I started praying that Fajr prayer in the morning, I felt very proud of myself. And when Dhuhr came that day, I said, if I miss it, I will be disrespecting myself, and I have to pray and to focus on this prayer. First thing is, I had the intention to make wudu, and that is a big step you have to take. Like, when you have an intention, everything is possible. Like, when you have intention, and everything is just possible, guys. And to Allah, everything is possible, and you can do everything when Allah is in your life. So yeah, one gentle reset at a time. Do it simple, gentle, and gentle, and gentle, and you're gonna reach there. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, really kindly leave a comment down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel and share to your friends and family and the people you don't know. Just tell them I have a YouTube channel. We're changing life here, okay? Yeah. Okay, anyways, guys, I really enjoyed this video and it was so much fun. Let me show you my outfit at the end. Oh my god. Look, do I look pretty? Oh my god. I do. Okay, so I loved my abaya actually. My hijab is not hijabbing. Okay. So guys, I really love you and you know it. You know I love you, right? Hijab, go back. You know I love you, right? Mwah. Bye, guys. I love you so much. See you in the next video. Bye.